Welcome to Gris. Or Gris.
It's Gris.
Is it Gris?
It's Gris.
Okay. Welcome to Gris.
Gris, a artful, side-scrolling, kind of like a silent storytelling, kind of like Limbo.
Oh, yeah.
And Inside.
So,
but less dark as like Inside, you know.
So get ready for a relaxed playthrough. Yeah. Because we're new at this whole gaming thing. We're not gamers.
Please don't be mad at me.
No, please don't bully.
Oh. I just really like the art style of it and I wanted to buy it. And then come the Game Awards last week, it was all over the Game Awards and people were like, what is this game? I'm like, you haven't heard of it? I mean, I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. You haven't heard of it?
She's pretty.
Yeah, it's a good art style.
Her lips are a little weird, but yeah. I'll ignore it.
The stains are stationary.
They are. But that's kind of cool.
There will be actual platforming on like Inside. It's going to be like...
Yeah.
Phew, jumping up and around and whatnot. Oh, I love the music, man.
The art style was kind of like...
This just might come from playing Death Stranding and listening to that low roar perfectly go with... Oh, she doesn't have a voice. I love this music.
Aw, we can't hear her singing voice anymore. We only got like less than a minute.
Maybe we're trying to get it back.
Possibly. Yes, I too would feel like everything was crumbling around me if my voice was not heard.
What small arms you have.
Yeah. And legs.
Man, I like this game already. Dude,
Same.
Nice upskirt though. You know what I'm saying? Or is that updress?
Upskirt. It'd still be upskirting. Because the bottom of a dress
Thanks, Master Pervert, for teaching me.
No, I mean, the bottom of a dress is still called a skirt. It's like...
Well, if they're not wearing underwear, it's
like
a kilt.
The bottom of a car is called a skirt, too. Like, the little extra detail is called a skirt.
Wake me up inside.
I just know all about skirts.
I have a PhD in skirts.
I am
falling.
Very effeminate.
Falling in my skin.
Falling down.
Wait,
but not
if I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by?
Me
no,
by.
we gotta. Me by. No, you gotta do it with me. Me by. Published by Devolver. That's what we're doing immediately.
Absolutely.
And completely.
The aesthetic is very dreamlike.
Very, very.
I also like the static background.
Yeah. That's kind of what Hoshi's art's kind of like, you know?
A little white noise.
A flat color, I think is what they call it. Oh, can you move?
Can I? Well, I hit a button and she got up. So that's
Look at those legs. Ooh, look at those.
Let's go left.
Look at those needle legs.
Let's immediately go left.
Oh, dude, just like... Don't trip. Oh.
Can I...
Sit down?
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. I guess A is to sit down.
Speaking of dreams...
That's ass backwards.
Did you want to hear the dream I had?
Yeah. Apparently A is also to sit down. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out this game. So left is not the correct. Let's
Can I go
right.
up that?
I cannot, because I can't jump. Because she immediately sits down.
She just sits down when you walk up to it?
No, when she sits down if I hit A or B.
I was wondering if, like...
Just like...
You just walked at it, if you'd walk up it.
Yeah, I tried. She stopped.
She nugga. Well, she did fall quite a ways.
She did.
Should be dead.
Panning out. So, tell me about that dream you had.
No. I don't wanna.
Just gonna... Alright.
Okay. So, I don't remember very well... Ooh, look at birds. I don't remember very much of the first part of it, but it was like the last moments before I woke up that really stuck with me. And... So the first part was just kind of like this guy adventuring and whatnot.
I didn't.
The weird part was like I really wasn't in the dream. It was kind of like me just watching a story unfold. Kind of like this. I was just following this kid as he was like getting treasures and whatnot. I think he was diving at one point. Dreams are weird. Oh, now you can jump. And
run.
As the dream progressed, I met people and whatnot. And then came to the end where I was at like the top of this hill. There's like this building at the bottom of the hill. And across, like, if you're at the top of the hill and you looked a ways away, there's a huge building there, whatever. And the character was talking to this girl that I think in the dream he had a crush on.
Oh, yeah?
And he was talking to this girl, and you see a passenger plane start flying overhead. And this passenger plane tips upside down. It just, like, does, like, a barrel roll only halfway. It just tilts.
You mean an aileron roll?
Sure, but when it just went upside down, it dropped a nuke out of the top of it, and then kept flying away. Yeah, a passenger plane, not like something that should be dropping one.
I don't mean to interrupt, but these rocks walk.
Little walkie rocks. I love to look at this game, man. This nuke drops, and it goes off. And I'm gonna call him the main character. The main character basically just like, oh shit, and he grabs the girl and he goes to like tumble down the hill with her, like to protect her or whatever. Right. As they're tumbling down the hill, for some reason he's unaffected by the flash heat of this nuke, but she is melting and bubbling and just turning to a mass of flesh on top of him as they go down this hill. And then he decides, since she's already gone, to just kind of use her as a shield as he goes down. But the whole time he's going down, in my dream, there's like first-person narrative of him talking about how she was like bubbling and turning into this mass on top of him. And they ended up like in the cave.
What's that?
The cave building at the bottom. And she was just a puddle of human. It looks just like a dot. So yeah, that was a dream I had. Of this immortal guy getting nuked and his crush turned to a pile of flesh in front of him.
So I can jump, I can run, but I can't sing.
She's sad.
It's a weirdly specific dream.
Yeah. And it was the funniest part was a fucking passenger plane that dropped the nuke.
Well, you know.
Like just a classic plane that you'd see flying into airport.
Well, you know, 9/11.
I think they're nukes.
No one expected the passenger plane.
It's just kind of getting real close to those buildings.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know, man. You wanted to play. Can you go back?
Or not. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Well,
no, back that way.
I did.
Yeah. No, hold on. Go back and get to a point where you can jump on top of that. Now go back. Like, try to jump into the... Yeah, you go. It's just a perspective thing.
Well, sometimes I would try that and it wasn't...
I think yours just wasn't at the right height. You just like a pixel before you could. I like more walking blocks.
I think it's all context.
But yeah, I immediately was like, I'm gonna write down this dream, and I might turn it into a story someday. You know? Might write about it. And then that day, I got a fortune cookie that said... your biggest inspiration will come to you today. And I was like, I just had that weird fucking dream this morning that was like, I wanted to remember. Does that little sphere do anything?
No.
Let's see if you can break the pillars.
With what?
I was gonna say you could have like that sphere do stuff, but...
I
Did the triggers do anything? Absolutely dog shit. Well, that too, I guess.
Looks like I'm retarded.
Looks like we are special boys. Oh, now you can go to the left.
Oh. Ooh, woo. What's this? Oh, I need one more.
Oh. I'm crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal.
You're crawling into your skin?
Mm-hmm. In my own skin. It's up there, but how will you?
I will not.
Go to the left.
Alright.
Fuck that orb. Go to the left. Oh, look at this. And up.
Oh, this is weird.
That's
weird. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, look.
Oh, what the fuck
that's
is
a big fjord.
Is
Don't get fucked up by it. Oh, it went behind it.
Perspectives.
On a flat plane. Oh, God. Where are you now? And I gotta float over there.
How?
How? Oh, no, wait.
Oh, constellations.
Oh, look at that.
Wee.
Wonder if Gris means anything. Like,
It could.
something that would make it to be like, oh, that's why they chose this stuff.
Well,
You got it.
I thought I was gonna land on something, but I just fell
Walk
through.
amongst the stars.
Yes.
You had any weird dreams recently?
Not that I remember. I
Yeah.
remember waking up and being like, that was weird, and then forgetting like 5 minutes later.
That one just stuck with me that hard that I remembered, and I wrote it down when I woke up. But yeah, I have had a lot of weird dreams. I'm like, that was fucking weird,
But
and
I can't
don't
say
remember it
that
30 minutes later.
Even though I don't remember them, I remember in my sleep, but also waking up state, I was like, why is it always the same? So I guess it's always been the same dream. I just never remember what it is.
I had my first like kind of sort of paralysis the other day.
Those are not fun.
Well, it wasn't anything intense. I just kind of like got woken up in the middle of the night and my face was numb. And I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? And I went back to sleep.
Sometimes I wake up and I can't move.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty watercolors.
You're pretty watercolor.
You want to hear about the first nightmare I ever had?
Sure.
Oh, dude, we got the achievement red.
We got red.
Oh, are you collecting colors as well as stars?
Possibility.
It's a possibility. Well, you already got black, white, and gray, and blue. But okay, so I was maybe like 10 or younger, and we watched The Mummy. Great movie, but later that night I had a nightmare. The only thing I really remember from it was I was in a pyramid, had no concept of what the inside of a pyramid looked like. So I was just in a big hollowed out pyramid with a table in the middle talking to a pharaoh that happened to be a woman. And she sicked her boar on me. And the boar ran up and just started nomming on my nuts. So, yeah.
They're becoming stars.
This stars just like you. Yeah, no. So my first nightmare was just a boar just eating my junk, and then I woke up like immediately.
Oh.
Yeah. The only relevance that the mummy had was that it was in a pyramid.
I know one of my nightmares. I had watched Bug's Life. This is not a joke.
I don't mean to jest.
I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I was sleeping in my bed, and I had a nightmare where a bunch of those creatures were crawling on me, but they're instead of being like
those
the 3D computerized
you make
bugs,
me think of the mummy where like these bugs sort of like beetles start crawling under their skin.
instead of
that fucked me up. Can you go down?
Probably that's what I was gonna try to do. Yeah, but I can't go up. I can't grow up.
I'll never grow up.
Instead of 3D animated bugs, it was more realistic bugs. So I had realistic bugs crawling through my bed sheets and stuff, and I woke up and I still felt like bugs were crawling on me. So that was fun. That was my first nightmare, or the first one that just came to mind.
The only other one that I really remember,
Dude, I can fly.
was I was stuck in a loop of kind of doing this, where I was just on a cityscape that was constantly on a downward slope, and I'd be jumping down, and I thought I would die every time I landed, but I survived, and then I was just forced to jump again. Just like my mind was stuck in a loop of me jumping and like falling and falling and falling.
Yo, this is fun.
But I landed, and then I jumped again, just down like it was like there was buildings and shit. I was jumping between buildings, but they were like on a downward slope. And I just kept jumping, and it freaked me the fuck out. And that one just stuck with me because I was just like, why the fuck was I stuck in a loop? It was poop.
See, I think that this is a bridge that goes all the way through, but I can't pass.
You shall not pass.
Dreams are weird.
Dreams are whack.
They almost never mean anything, contrary to popular belief.
They say that your brain is really bad at making up new faces. So every face you see in a dream is someone you've seen before, whether you know you've seen them or not. It should just be somebody in passing.
Usually,
and I'm like, I don't really remember faces from my dreams anyway.
I'm not doing anything.
Cutscene, baby.
There's a lot of them.
Well, it's an artsy game, not a. I'm gonna play a hardcore
artsy game. Gris.
That's a wonderful place.
I keep calling it
to wait.
Gris. I'm gonna just keep calling it Gris.
It's a wonderful place to go on to next time.
Yes,
On
yeah.
the next episode,
See you later,
it's gonna
babies.
continue to be just a mellow playthrough.
Extremely. Bye.
Because we don't record till way too late at night.
Bye. Bye. Suck, 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 suck 'em on, suck 'em on.